It's good to have you on the channel. If this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, you're welcome to this channel. I'm super excited to have you on my channel. And if you're my oldest, thank you for always sticking around to be with me. I love you and I celebrate you so much. My name is Temi Talks. I talk about marriage, relationship, love, sex, money, finance, growth, everything relating to relationship. I talk about it. And I'm so excited to have you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with a lot of people that you would really want to do so with. Yeah. So this day, I would like to talk about a topic that we've been deliberating about for a while. Not really deliberating. We, in the circle where I belong, we have a community, women. We talk about our marriage. We talk about growth. We talk about how to be better people in our homes. And then, yeah, this is one topic that we've been talking about for 2 months now. And it's something centered around sex in marriage. And it has gotten a lot of people talking about different things, different opinion of people. Majorly, the topic is, why is sex boring in marriage? Yeah. So some people brought about topics like before they got married, those people that had sexual intercourse with their partner before they got married, they discovered that they had a very lovely sex life prior to their marriage. And now that they are married, they no longer feel that urge. They no longer feel that thing, that tickle is no longer there. And a lot of them wonder why they've lost touch. Some of them are confused. Some of them have reasons. They said it logically. They feel that it's because that the responsibility has become more on them. They have kids to take care of. They have finance. They have bills to pay. They have their own work to pursue. They have a lot of things going through their mind, and that is why their sex life has become secondary. Before, it was something that they were always looking up to, but these days is no longer that jolly and yummy and all of that. And then today I just felt, let me speak to my community. Let me share what I feel with my community, my family members, my YouTube subscribers, those people that genuinely love me. There's nothing as sweet as an online friend who really loves you. You don't see them, you don't know them, but you know that these people, they root for you and they love you. Yeah, so I said I was going to share with a lot of people that are going through stuff like this. They are struggling in their marriage. Yeah, they are struggling. When I mean they are struggling in their marriage, they have become co-tenants. They have become like neighbors. They live like co-tenants in a space because they've tried all they need to try, and the marriage has become so boring. And you know what? At this point of their life, they are not even ready to go any further. They are not ready to stress themselves again, and they are saying, no problem, as long as I've given you the children you want, I can do me and you can do you, no problem. Some people have even given up on trying. And then I just thought of it that let me share what I feel is the cause of these things that we go through. Why is your marriage becoming boring? Why are you feeling like you don't connect with your partner again? Why do you feel lost in a space, a place where you were found before, a place where you loved to be before, and all of a sudden you are feeling lost? Yeah. So we're going to just jump into it and talk about it now. Now, first of all, I want you to know that marriage is hard work. And what you put into marriage is what you get out of marriage. Yeah. If you put so much commitment and hard work to your marriage, you're going to get the results. And I mean it without mincing any word. If you think that you can do marriage as business as usual, you will get the reward of business as usual. And that's for fact. If you find yourself in a situation where your marriage becomes so cold, your home becomes so uninteresting for you, your children are always your escape route, then you have a problem that you need attention ASAP, because you have stopped committing like you used to do. Yes, you have kids. Yes, you have bills to pay. Yes, you have responsibility. Yes, you do this, you do that, you do this. But remember, in the beginning, the whole essence of marriage was for companionship. You and him and you. It was for you guys coming together to enjoy your space. So you need to constantly live in that awareness that you're not doing it for your kids, you're doing it for your partner. Yeah. So what you need to do is constantly have a space where you reunite, where you reignite, where the fire, the flame burns. Because even in normal relationship, there are times that the flame goes down. But you know what? One party is ready to invest in getting them back on fire. Do you understand? And something can just pop up somewhere and just reignite the flow, the feeling, the love that you have for yourself, and then you are there again. So in marriage, it's also expected that you, as the woman, one thing I learned when I got married newly, I didn't have a help, because I just wanted me and my husband in our 2-bedroom apartment. We just do our thing, take care of our little baby, and that was all my plan. But I discovered that all I was doing was overwhelming. I would need to go to my place of work, he will go to his place of work, I would need to come back, cater for our kids, wash our clothes, do a lot of things. It was affecting my communication, it was affecting my activities, it was affecting my sex life, and I felt dampened and drained. And as a result of that, I started becoming cranky. I was affecting my partner. Now, immediately I got an awareness that I was doing something out of place. I quickly got somebody to help out. And immediately I got someone to start helping me. That relieved me of some certain things. Because for somebody like me, my husband is a workaholic, and he will not have time to help you sit back, bathe baby, wash clothes for you. He won't. Yeah, he made it clear from the beginning. I won't be doing all this stuff for you because I'm not that kind of person. Which I understood from the start. It was my decision to marry him anyways, because I knew the kind of things he won't do for me. So if he's not doing it, I won't be offended. He gave me the permission to take anybody I want to take. He would pay. I was the one that wanted to be the romantic one. I want to just be in a space with my husband. So if your own partner makes you understand what they like in your days of courtship, please help yourself. Don't pressure yourself, especially when you're a career woman or you have a thriving business and then you need to succeed in your business. You don't need to kill yourself with house chores just because you want to impress anybody. At the end of the day, that will not even matter. What will matter is what you bring to the space of you and your partner. How fun your partner enjoys you, how much he enjoys you rather. So invest more in giving out jobs that money can take care of. Give out work for people to do, settle that area of your life, and then you will know that you can face your partner squarely. Another thing that makes marriage boring is that people have kids beyond their ability. I'm sorry this will offend some people, but this is our reality and it must be talked about. If your strength can carry 2 kids, please, even if it is one, you know that if I have more than 2, I will be overwhelmed. It will affect everybody around me. Please don't go beyond having 2 kids. Do what you can do. If it is 1, if it's 2, if it's 3, if it's 4, if it's 5, depending on your strength. Whatever you know that can be comfortable for you, you know that while I've had these kids, you will be able to take care of your children properly, and you'll be able to take care of your husband properly. No one is suffering for another. Please do it. Don't have kids that you cannot take care of. Then they are everywhere in the space. The house is dirty, the room is stinking, everywhere is smelling. They can't, excuse me. That irritates a man. Talk it through with him. Sit down, talk with your husband. Do you think we can honestly, because if he can afford them, as like he can pay the bills, he can foot the bills of 5 kids. You, the mother, can you take care of them? Because when he's out there looking for money, you'll be left alone with these children. Can you take care of them? Would they not suffer anything? Think about it and settle at a place, a center place in the middle, where you know the both of you can function. Where child raising is not about money, it's not about all that you have. Do you get me? It's about what you can do to make them better people. Do you understand? So sit down and talk with your partner. If we have 5 kids, I feel that I cannot handle it. I personally, for one, I can't handle it. You understand? And I made it known from the start that I can't handle it. So if you know that this is not working for you, speak to your partner about it. I cannot do it. I can't go this line. It's not my thing. I'm not ready to do it. If it works for him, fine. That is another reason why your marriage is boring. That's why you're feeling empty in your own space. You feel because you have overstretched yourself in that area. If you can do well, you can try. A lot of people love to travel. They love vacations and all of that, and you know that 5 kids, going around with 5 kids, is a lot of job for you. Do 2, do 3 that you know that is convenient for you. They are not ranking, they are not no trophy for plenty kids. That's the truth. Nobody's giving you a trophy for it. It's a choice that you've made. So if you know that working with 3 kids is fine, it's so convenient for you, do what is convenient for you. If it is 2, do it. If it is 1, do it as much as your strength can carry. Jesus is ready to give you as many as you want, but as much as your own strength can carry, wisdom is profitable to direct. 3 is that you need to know how to tweak things. You need to be how do we use this English now? You need to be spicy. You need to spice up your home with different kind of food, different kind of styles, lingerie, things that you know that is not just your regular things. I was reading a book from Miles Morrow, and it was talking about the kind of investment that marriage entails, and a lot of us don't even know it. It's a huge investment that you need to constantly, work towards it. See, some people have given up on their partners. You understand? You've talked to a point and you know what, you just say, I give up on him. If you give up on him, he will give up on you. If she gives up on you, if she gives up on you, don't give up on her. It's a teamwork. We need to come together to make this thing a better place. Talk about it, travel. Just the 2 of you. Find a place to keep the kids. Find a place to go and bond. Just the 2 of you, where there is no, away from noise, crying, disturbance. Just you and your partner. Go somewhere where you know that you can actually enjoy yourselves. Just be free like the bird. That alone gives you spontaneous sexual urge. Because women, naturally, we are wired to cater for our kids. And so when there are noise, when they are disturbing, they need something, and we are available, we are not doing it, we feel down. That's why you see a woman cannot give you 100% attention when the children need her attention. So as a man, try as much as you can to relieve your wife of some chores. Get somebody to help if you can't do it. And for some men, they are so good with it. They help. They are very helpful in the house, the home front. They help their wife do things. They help their wife get the job done. I've seen my friend's husband that they bathe their kids. Prep her for what you want to enjoy. Prep her to get the best in her. Some women cannot even gist. I've seen a lot of women that in their house, they'll be watching the TV, or they're pressing their phone. The husband is watching the TV. Nothing, because everybody is just, you feel that you can't care for me, then let me be on my own. So help out, and take her somewhere for vacation, staycation, whatever name you call it. It could be one day, it could be a very cheap hotel, it could be a resort, as much as whatever you can afford, but just take her out of that space of noise, that place that makes her to disconnect. And then go and reunite, go and rebond, go and do all the good stuff, and come back and see if this chemistry, the flame will not burn as it's supposed to burn again in your home. Do all those things to catch her. Do all those things to make her feel loved again. Another thing that makes your home boring, which is the third thing I'm going to talk about right now is the absence of Christ in your home, the absence of God in whichever religion you find yourself. If God stays out of your place, if the Holy Spirit now becomes somebody you lock behind the door, the home will become automatically a very boring place for you. Yeah. So constantly you need to bring Christ, you need to bring God to your space. You need to invite him to be part of all your activities. You need to call God constantly. You need to make him be the center of your relationship, of your marriage. That being said, you need to understand that it is not somebody's duty. I've heard women tell me that if my husband is not ready to take the priestship position of his house, then so be it. No. You cannot win a man like that. If he's not doing it, you do it. Fill up the gap for him. It's a teamwork, like I rightly said. Yes, he's supposed to be a shield, but in the case that he's not a shield, what do? Okay, because he's not shielding you, you too would pull up the little roof over your head. You need to be the covering, pending when he steps back into his position. And then you need to pray him into stepping back into his position. If he steps back into his position, you begin to enjoy it in unity. Don't assume that because he's not doing, you are done, you are leaving. Marriage is not an easy task. I say this, it's not an easy task. It's not something you wake up one morning, take a decision that you want to do, and wake up the next day and you say you don't want to do it. Like what I see all over now. Just wake up and feel you don't want to do it. There's no domestic violence. There's no emotional abuse. The next thing I will hear people say is, I just don't connect with this person again. What connected you before? Work on it. Invest in it. Invest in it. And then you get the result of it. Yeah. And the final one I want to say is, one of the reasons that make your home boring is having a mindset, if that makes any sense, of getting into an enduring marriage, getting into a marriage that is not sweet. You already have, because your parents suffered it, because a friend suffered it, because your elder sister or your elder brother did not have it good, you already assume that it will be so. Remove everything, fear of the unknown. Walk into it with full optimism. Walk into marriage believing that yours will be better than the people you've heard their story. And those things will make your marriage excellent. You won't have to go through a boring marriage. I hope that you have learned from this that I've shared. And if you would like to see more of this content, please don't hesitate to comment in the section down below, or meet me on my Instagram handle and let's talk about it. I'm super excited to have you on this. I'm super excited to be here for you this day, and I would like to see you in my